Hey everybody, it's your boy T, week 25 of 52. Wow, this time has been flying, and I like to sometimes get my kids' input on this stuff. So I was laying down with Isaac watching Home Alone, which is one of his favorite movies. And, I asked him, I said, what do you think Dad should talk about? What adventure? And he says, Dad, why don't you talk about the adventure of why you started your own YouTube channel? It floored me, man. I never actually thought about it. I haven't for a while and I never really talked about it. So I was like, what the hell? It's a great question. And, I think we all walk around, and I've talked about this before, we all walk around here with a message. And I think sometimes we can be full of fear or apprehension about what people think. And I remember I was speaking with a friend of mine about it. I connected with somebody that I knew when I was a teenager, and reconnected with them when I was in my 30s. And I was talking about wanting to start this, and she gave me a great piece of advice. She said, just start, because if you don't, you're going to say, oh, yeah, next week, next week, next week. And you know what? She's right. I was doing that so often. I said, I got this. I don't know what to write. And she says, hit play and just start. And then you'll figure it out. And it's so true. Like sometimes we can hide behind the apprehension of, which way is this gonna go or what's gonna come of it. And all I wanted to do was get out a message and be helpful. I don't know where it's gonna go. I know through it, I've progressed and found out more about myself. About if not yourself, what's the point? That's a motto I try to find. I try to follow in my life, and in the direction my life is going now, I want to show people how they can be their self. You know, because really, what's the point if I'm living life for other people, like, and not getting any fulfillment myself? Like, I don't. Not that there's not a point, but we're missing the whole boat, right? There's this quote I wanted to share. It says, "And suddenly you just know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings." Beginnings is the hardest part. We can plan. I planned. I said, this is what I want to do, and yada, yada, yada. But if I didn't start, man, I wouldn't be 25 weeks into this thing. I wouldn't have found out things about myself and how to go out getting things done. I started this YouTube channel because of a fear that was consuming me. And what has come out of it has been so much more. But like I said, if I would have hid behind that fear, I'd have missed the whole boat. I wouldn't have been walking through Scarborough Town Center one day and say, hey, put the hashtag on a hat. You know, a way to share it with whoever wants to be part of it, how Tristan's doing, and maybe along the lines, be helpful to someone who may be struggling. I talked to numerous amount of people that said, you know what, Tristan, I want to do the YouTube channel on this, or I'm good at cutting hair, or this and that. But my piece of advice to you is if you're sitting on that, I want to, it takes a few minutes a week. If you want to, you do like Nike, just do it. You know, because if I don't, like I said, I would never have known the fulfillment that come out of it. At the end of the day, I'm doing this because it feels good. It feels good. It's a great way to get your message out there. Everybody walking the face of this earth has a message. And this is one of the different avenues that we can to get it out there. I know people doing podcasts. I know people writing books. I know people going out and speaking masked in the street, like whatever it may be. Approaching agencies, but you got to start somewhere. If you think your way into it, you overthink it, you'll think your way out. You got to put the pen to paper, hit the road and get going. Put that car in drive and hit the gas, because we're all capable of it. So, if you're on that debating, I dare you. If you have ever seen A Christmas Story, I triple dog dare you to get started today. You owe it to yourself. We've been hiding behind the what if long enough. Let's get it started. Get your message out there. There's a couple people that I've approached that we're going to get videos out there together because we know we have a message. May not be for everybody to hear, but it's no sense keeping the message to ourselves, because a place that I like to go to says, you got to keep it. You got to give it away to keep it. So you've got your dare. If you see somebody, if you know somebody who may find this useful or is on that tightrope, afraid to make that first step, or sitting on the side of a cold pool wondering, oh my god, it's gonna be cold anyway, might as well jump in and get over with, because the worst part's that initial shock. Then you get used to it and then you get rolling. So I'm just going to repeat that quote for you, and I want you to listen to it, and suddenly you just know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. You owe it to yourself. As my grandfather used to say, get up off your ass and get to stepping. Because you don't want to sit with the what if. So, hope y'all have a great week. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to save a comment, share a comment, or subscribe to it. If you want to walk this journey together, let's do it. You want to collaborate, let's do it. Or you just want to watch, that's cool too. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm good with it. But thank you for taking this journey with me. See you next week, halfway there, week 26. Take care. Bye for now.